You have this dream that you might write, but something's holding you back. You never had anyone to give you feedback. Welcome to class with Professor Matt. You really get a clear sense of who the characters are and what their relationship is like just by the way that they talk to each other. If your scene's feeling flat, you feel like it's not moving forward, there's no momentum, consider adding some dialogue to move things along. With that said, narrative dialogue is different from real life dialogue. So while in real life you might say, "Hi," I said, "How are you? The weather is nice today." You can cut out all that stuff because in narrative dialogue, things move faster. "Bill," I shouted up the stairs, "what's the holdup?" "I'm taking my pills, woman," he yelled back. Okay, so we don't need this extra comment outside of the quotation marks. I chuckled at the way he said woman. The W flung out of his mouth and down the echoey hallway. This explains perfectly the paradox of writing, where I think that this is the most inventive and creative sentence in the entire piece, and I also think that you should cut it. And here's why. So we start in the point of view of Dorina, and she's yelling up the stairs. Then all of a sudden in this sentence, we switch point of view and we're upstairs watching a W fly out of a disembodied mouth down an echoey hallway like a lasso. I think that it jars us out of the scene, and so we're going to cut that out. The next thing I'm going to suggest is when we switch here to a new person speaking, just give us a new paragraph break. Here's another comma that we don't need, and so that comma should be inside, just there. He replied with daggers in his tone. Okay. Almost like he was accusing me of rushing while ... You see how this section I've highlighted here is just basically explaining what has happened. But if you just write what has happened clearly, it can speak for itself. So I don't think we need that. So the dialogue continues down here, enjoying this. But I think this is another line where you're explaining what has already been stated in the text. So we don't need that. You've said he knew what to do twice. He knew what to do and he knew what to do. So what you can do is just cut out the second one. These postcards are short enough that you should be able to eliminate all repetition. It's a small thing, but as we got in the car, I tossed the keys to Bill. I think that should be when we got to the car. That's going to make more sense and keep things clearer in our head. So you can see that the edits we've made here, it hasn't transformed the scene, but it's reshaped it, and it's taken what is already here, what is already working, and made it clearer, more vivid, and created a reading experience with more momentum.